And now move on to ansha'a. Ansha'a in the meaning of then to raise clearly, or to create, to establish, and its 5 parts will be ansha'a, ansha'a, and yunshi'u, yunshi'u, and insha'un is the masdar. Usually we vocalize masdar in nasa form. So rather than saying ansha'a, yunshi'u, insha'un, it's quite okay to say insha'an, because that's the tradition, that this masdar is vocalized in nasab. So in sha, I'm just going to write in rafa, insha'un, ansha'a, yunshi'u, insha'un, munshi'un, munsha'un, munshi'un, and then munsha'un, munsha'un. So madi, mudare, masdar, ismul fa'il and ismul maf'ul is a slightly different pattern, because the reason for that is that we have got this extra alphabet here, and that's why there is a reason why it happens. We cannot go into that now. This is the basic form of the verb. This is kind of additional form of the verb, and there is another verb, basic form of the verb, we will look at in a sec. So ansha, yunshi'u, insha'un, munshi'un, munsha'un. So really create, to raise, to establish, that kind of meaning. And similar verb, associated verb is nasha'a, yunashi'u. Nasha'a, yunashi'u. Here Hamza is extra, here Sheen is extra, we can see here clearly. So this again are the basic form. Nasha'a, yunashi'u, yunashi'u, and tanshi'atun, tanshi'atun is the masdar. This means to bring up. This means to create, to raise, to establish, etc. This means to bring up. As in bringing up children. So this is basically, and bringing up children does take time. It can take 18 years. This is the pattern of allama, yu'allimu, ta'limun. So ta'lim doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long period of time. There's another word which is a'lama, yu'limu, i'lamun. I'lam is something which can happen over a short period of time. For example, if someone asks me how to go to Glasgow from here and from my place, and I will say, okay, take M25, take M1, M6, and M74, and then you will arrive in Glasgow. So that is i'lam. Information is complete. The knowledge has been transferred over. But when we say allama yu'allimu ta'limun, that knowledge is not transferred over that quickly. So that's the difference between these two forms of the verb. This nasha'a, yunashi'u, tanshi'atun, to bring up, which basically means raising, as in raising children, bring up children, that kind of thing. Raising a plant, for example, takes a long period of time as well. And the basic form of the verb is nasha'a, yansha'u. Nasha'a and yansha'u. We write in different color. Nasha'a, and yansha'u. Yansha'u. And it has got two masadir, nashu'un. Masdar could be more than one. So nashu'un, and other masdar is nash'atun. And the meaning of this is to grow up. This means to bring up, as in raising, to grow up. So develop personally, to grow up. So basically this is the basic form of the verb. There are only, with C, there are only 3 root letters in here. While this is not the basic form, we've got extra here, Hamza, and we have got extra sheen here in this as well. So this is the basic form of the verb, which is intransitive, which means the action of growing up is taking place on the file itself, so not on anything else. So this is intransitive verb, which is called fail lazim in Arabic. Fail lazim, intransitive. And these two are transitive. The action of bringing up or raising is taking place on another entity. So these are transitive, which is in Arabic is called fail muta'addi. Transitive verb. Fail lazim, intransitive verb. So that's the difference between these two. And this really means nasha'a, yansha'u, kind of related to being raised, to become higher, to be lifted itself, himself or herself, related to raising, rearing, growing, that kind of meaning. And also arising, going up, for example, yourself. Someone else is not doing it. To come up with something, or appear suddenly, become suddenly clear, something like that. So these are the meanings of this basic form of the verb.